From the unit solubility of drug, here we are going to discuss diffusion principles in biological systems. Is the result of Brownian motion. And through this Brownian motions, molecules spontaneously get fast from the higher concentration region to the lower concentration region until the equilibrium is established. Okay, as Vaishnavi told. And let's see here, when this equilibrium it will get achieved. This picture is visible. Let us see in this picture, we have it is on just diffusion cell in horizontal direction. And in this we have taken this is the donor compartment and this is the receiver compartment, and this donor compartment and receiver compartment which is separated by this membrane. Okay, it is mentioned here, membrane. And this is the ports for the supplement of the solution for both the donor and receiver compartment. Okay, and here the magnetic beads which are provided for the sterilization. So continuously mixing, continue stirring is necessary so that the molecules they can uniformly mix. Okay, so if you take the molecules whose diffusion we have to estimate, and for the estimation of this, if we utilize this cell, the diffusant or the permeant, directly I can say the drug which is dissolved into the vehicle or solvent. Okay, and that solvent which is placed into the donor compartment. Also, it is necessary to place the vehicle into the receptor compartment. Okay, the vehicle solvent which is present into the both the donor and receiver compartment, but the vehicle in which drug is dissolved, the vehicle in which solute is dissolved, which is present into the donor compartment. And the permeant get transport into the receptor through this membrane. Okay, and this process will be continue up till what? The equilibrium condition it will get reach. Okay, so for what we can say the steady state. The steady state, it is simply means the system say to be steady state. That is the condition. It will not vary. It will not get changed with time. In this case, we can say that the steady state diffusion or steady state condition. So, in case of the diffusion, the mass transfer remains constant with time. That is dc by dt or dm by dt is remains constant. That is the rate of mass constant transfer dc by dt or dm by dt. It must be constant. If the conditions vary with time, the system is non-steady. बघा तुम्ही जे म्हणला की आता इक्विलिब्रियम अचीव झालं म्हणजे त्याच्यामध्ये स्टेडी स्टेट अचीव झाली. पण इथं काय सांगतात ते, the rate of mass transfer dc by dt, that is with particular time how much drug it will get diffused or how much mass of the molecules or how much mass transfer takes place with respect to time, that must be constant. That must be remains constant. And if you are observing such situation, such condition, we can say that the system is steady state. We can say that स्टेडी स्टेट डिफ्युजन. म्हणजे थोडक्यात काय सांगायचं आहे, डिफ्यूज होण्याचा ड्रगचा किंवा मॉलिक्यूलचा डिफ्यूज होण्याचा रेट ज्यावेळेस कॉन्स्टंट असेल त्या सिच्युएशनला, त्या कंडिशनला तुम्ही स्टेडी स्टेट डिफ्युजन असं म्हणू शकता. म्हणजे सुरुवातीला 1 ग्रॅम होत असेल तर एका तासानं तो 1 ग्रॅमच व्हायला पाहिजे. 5 ग्रॅम होत असेल तर तो 5 ग्रॅमच व्हायला पाहिजे. जर 1 ग्रॅमचा हाफ ग्रॅम झाला किंवा 1 ग्रॅमचा 2 ग्रॅम झाला, देयर इज नो फिक्स रेट. देयर इज नो mass transfer in the fixed rate. Okay, that is, as time change, as time vary, the rate of mass transfer it will get change. And if the rate of mass transfer, if it is same, if it is constant, that is dc by dt or dm by dt, if it is constant, we can say that the system is steady state or diffusion is steady state diffusion. So for this reason, concentration of the solute in the donor and receptor compartment is need to be maintained constant. Okay, that is, we need to maintain the concentration gradient. And by achieving this concentration of the solute in the donor and receptor compartment, we can achieve the steady state diffusion. And for this, we need to recirculate. We need to recirculate the solutions which are present into the both the compartment. Okay, for this we can provide the reservoir systems, and these reservoir systems may change or may recirculate the solutions. This is also possible, or through this we can reach the steady state condition into the system. That concentration gradient remains constant. Baba, this sentence is very, very important. The concentration gradient remains constant. That means whatever the concentration difference we are getting at initial, it must be constant up to the with respect to time. And how we can achieve this constant concentration gradient? By recirculating the solutions with the help of reservoirs. Okay, as the concentration gradient get changed, let us see the concentration gradient, that is the difference between the concentration of the both the phases get reduced. Of course, definitely rate of diffusion, rate of mass transfer, it will get reduced. That means it will not be steady state. So to maintain the rate of mass transfer, which is diffuse or which is penetrate across the membrane constant, we need to maintain the concentration gradient constant. And this concentration gradient we can keep constant by recirculating or circulating the solutions with the help of solution reservoir for both the donor and receiver compartments. Okay, then it is the steady state diffusion. So one important sentence is here. The steady state diffusion does not mean mass transfer is nil. As someone told that steady state means equilibrium conditions. So in the equilibrium condition, mass transfer will not take place. Am I right? But we are expecting mass transfer must be constant. Mass transfer आपल्याला चालूच ठेवायचे आहे. Mass transfer झालीच पाहिजे. Rate of mass transfer with respect to time तो पण कॉन्स्टंट पाहिजे. म्हणजेच स्टेडी स्टेट डिफ्युजनला मास ट्रान्सफर व्हायलाच पाहिजे. जसं तुमच्यापैकी काही जण म्हणू शकतात, द स्टेडी स्टेट्स मीन्स देयर इज नो मास ट्रान्सफर. इट इज रॉंग. ओके, स्टेडी स्टेट डिफ्युजनला मास ट्रान्सफर हे होत असते. जस्ट स्टेडी स्टेट मीन्स rate of mass transfer is constant. Okay, so steady state diffusion does not means the mass transfer is nil. That is nothing but the mass transfer is takes place. But how? The mass transfer is takes place at constant rate throughout the study. ओके, केवढा वेळ किंवा जितका वेळ तुम्ही स्टडी करणार असाल त्या एंटायर स्टडीमध्ये throughout the process or throughout the study, the rate of mass transfer, that is dc by dt and dm by dt, must be constant. Okay, the diffusion process is not allowed to attain the equilibrium. These three sentences are very, very important in case of the steady state. Okay, otherwise there may be chances of confusion. तुम्ही कन्फ्यूज होऊ शकता. स्टेडी स्टेट मध्ये इक्विलिब्रियम अचीव होणे? नो. स्टेडी स्टेट डिफ्युजन मीन्स the rate of mass transfer, that is dc by dt or dm by dt, it must be constant throughout the study. That is nothing but the mass transfer is continue. The process of mass transfer, it is continue, but with constant rate. It will not allow to achieve the equilibrium conditions. And how it is possible? For these reasons, we need to maintain the constant concentration gradient. And how we can maintain the constant concentration gradient? How you can maintain? By providing the reservoirs of the solution for both the donor and receptor compartments. Okay, understood what do you mean steady state diffusion? This is overall about the steady state diffusion. So after steady state, second important condition, that is sink condition. So what do you mean sink condition? What is exactly? Sink condition, as it is mentioned here, in receptor compartment is maintained at lower level. What do you mean? Concentration in receptor compartment is maintained at lower level compared to the concentration in donor compartment. Means what? In which during diffusion study, we know that the donor compartment, it will act as an source, and receptor compartment, it is act as an sink. So this condition is maintained by how? Why it is necessary to maintain the sink conditions? Sink conditions, until and unless sink condition is not there, the molecules will not get pass or diffuse from the higher concentration to the lower concentration. That is, that lower concentration region, it is act as an sink conditions. Okay, if you provide the concentration difference in between the both the regions, that is higher concentration, that is lower donor compartment and receptor compartment. So to maintain this concentration gradient, we have to maintain the sink condition into the receptor compartment. That is, how you can maintain the sink condition in the receptor compartment? The concentration of the drug which is present, the concentration of the solute which is present into the receptor compartment, it must be less as compared to the which is present into the donor compartment. That is nothing but the sink condition. Okay, sink condition is simply nothing but the concentration present into the receptor compartment, it is less as compared to the donor compartment. And why it is necessary to maintain the sink condition? That is to maintain the concentration gradient. So how you can maintain this sink condition into the receptor compartment? Just by providing the compartment or the reservoirs of the solutions, and by connecting the reservoirs of the solutions with this receptor compartment, we can maintain the sink conditions into the receptor compartment. Okay, so what will happen? Let us see here. This is the donor compartment and this is the receiver compartment. So to maintain the sink conditions, if here the wait, 5 molecules of the solute which are present. So if the 5 molecules also present into this region, let us see if it is initially 10 molecules present here, out of this 5 get transfer here. If the concentration of these solute molecules, if it is constant or if it is equal in both the region, so there is a no scope, there is no chance for the movement of these molecules from this to this. So to avoid this, that is, this condition is equilibrium conditions. So to avoid these equilibrium conditions, what we can do, we will just remove, withdraw the solvent which is present into the receptor compartment. For example, we can withdraw the 5 ml of the solvent from the receptor compartment, and we have to replace this 5 ml solvent with fresh 5 ml solvent. म्हणजे काय होईल इथं, ज्यावेळेस तुम्ही 5 ml विड्रॉ करता, ह्या 5 ml विड्रॉ केलेल्या सॉल्व्हंट बरोबर व्हेइकल बरोबर काय होईल तर ड्रग पण येईल, बरोबर. आणि तो ड्रग म्हणजेच काय झालं, ह्यातलं ड्रगचं कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन कमी झालं. आणि तुम्ही काय करताय, तर 5 ml विड्रॉ करता ते करता with drug, and we are replacing that drug containing 5 ml solvent with fresh solvent. Okay, so what will happen, this due to the addition of this fresh solvent, what will happen, dilution will be takes place into the this compartment, dilution will be takes place into this receptor compartment. As the dilution is takes place, of course concentration it will get decreased, and as the concentration it will get decreased from this receptor compartment, of course there is a maintenance of the concentration gradient between the donor compartment and receiver compartment, and the process of mass transfer, process of diffusion, it will be continue. That means what it indicate, the equilibrium condition will not get attained, and to avoid, to prevent, to attain the equilibrium condition, we need to maintain the sink condition in the process of diffusion study, and this may will observe into the process of the dissolution study of the tablet. Okay, if you read the methodology or the process of the dissolution study of tablets. So if you have any query, any doubt, you may ask. Thank you. Thank you very much.